Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. Need a real challenge? Try survival No, thank you. Now, in the previous episode, we have taken back the castle with its radio tower and a lot of mirelurks and whatnot. Then I was also looking for Mr. Garvey. But according to my research, Garvey might actually have gone back to Sanctuary. Okay, fine. We can live without Garvey, right?
Now here's the latest from the Commonwealth. Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad, outside Diamond City. Details are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened, it was pretty violent. While there's no official connection, it has been noted that Diamond City resident Henry Cook went missing at approximately the same time. If we're able to verify any further details of this story, we'll pass them on to you listeners. Just another day in the Commonwealth, huh folks? Billie Holiday's in love, and that makes it easy living for her. Enjoy, folks.
Yes, so Travis mentions the chem deal. We have now radio freedom, where Minutemen can contact me at any point of time and just ask me to do stuff. So that's why I need to go to Hangsman Alley, I need to go to County Crossing, and I need to get back to 10 Points Bluff. But well, I originally thought of getting back to Boston and maybe going along the harbor and checking out locations on this side so that I can also pick up Pigman's knife. I actually, as it is common with me, changed my opinion. Now I wish to go here on the south side, go to the University Point, maybe go to this crossroad over here, then maybe take out Jamaica Plain and then go back to Boston. So like make a detour in this side. Not going to Quincy. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's the plan that I would like to execute at the moment. And yes, I was contemplating shortly whether I would like to travel during the daytime, but then I thought, nah, come on. The daytime? Seriously? What am I wearing, a power armor? No. We do stuff differently. We are Sneaky McSneakerson. We are also on the verge of level 34, which is nice. I don't remember how many points I have already put into armorer. But with armorer level 4 I will be able to make sleek modification for the legs, and then my traversal speed will increase significantly, as I hope. Some super mutants there. but you don't necessarily need to engage in every fight. Now, this area is like gated, right? And yet there is nobody here. Are you alone here?
Someone's out there!
I'll find you.
Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Come on out! I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Was that all? No,
When you
it was
turn
not.
up, you're dead.
I thought it's McCree. Eh, okay. Never mind now. High school. Oh, I need to level up, yes. Let's see, about that armorer. Oh, I have only one. For some reason I thought it's already 3. But the most important stuff we already have. We have Blitz 2, we have Ninja 3, we have one robotic expert, we have all the hacker and locksmith, right? 3 of each. Yes, we have sneak 4. So now, yeah, there is only like a chameleon effect kind of thing. We have charisma 8. Yes, this is good. I don't want any more charisma right now. I was thinking of taking local leader at one point. Because I thought of connecting the settlements and then I don't need to go back to Sanctuary to craft some stuff if I want a lot of stuff. But then I will actually need to designate a settler to work as well, a part of a caravan, and I actually need to establish supply lines, like point everything on the map. I just don't want to do that. You know, it's much easier for me to just one day run to the sanctuary again. So at this moment I will still invest in armor because we want that. We want these sleek legs very much. What do they have here? Some cameras, some lockers. Anything of interest? Oh, bottle cap. Sure, we'll take it. Okay, some metal armor. Unusual, but sure, okay. Let's go check out another level. Are you telling me this is it for this location? Just a couple of levels and this is it?
Nice.
Oh, okay then. Not every location needs to be bigger, right? Okay, we have a new location. Fine. Some very minor wood. Okay. But we can proceed further south. When I open it again, is it zoomed like this as well? Yeah. Carrots. Cool. There is no such thing as too many bottle caps, right? Oh, that's a surprise. Settler with 3 letters. Probably miscellaneous. Let's go to L. Cory, I'm telling you, man, this gig is top-notch. This place is right near a road and we just grab caravans as they go by and we live like kings. It's a brewery, for Christ's sake. It's packed with beer. How could you say no? I put in a good word for you, buddy, so just come out here and tell them I sent you. Oh, and I'm going by Crankshaft now. They won't know who Melvin is. Frank, this letter is to show you that I know where you live. So for the last time, where is my money? You know who it is. Steph, they know. Don't ask me how, but they found out what you did. I don't think they know where you're hiding, and I hope to God this finds you first. But you have to pack up and get the hell out of there, okay? Don't tell anyone where you're going this time. I will try and delay them as much as I can, but you'd better hurry. It's all very cryptic. University Point is over there, to the left of me at the moment. So the road should make a turn. Welcome, traders.
sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Clearly.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Leave us so alive.
So far that's the only one I'm aware of, right?
Nothing I love more than standing out in the open, waiting to get shot.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
I'm still in the state of caution, and I have not a single clue where the other synths might be.
Hostile.
It's just wind. Your sensors detect wind. I assure you. There is a sort of a workbench down there. Oh yeah, quite a lot of... Well, it was a trader outpost, I would assume, right? Now let's go and find maybe a little bit more synths. Weapon workbench. Perhaps they traded guns here. Macri, did you engage in fight with someone there? Chemistry station. Okay, I'm looking for the bots. Sylvia's holotape. I need no, I actually need Sylvia's holotape.
Sylvia, I don't care what Bert says. People have a right to know what kind of danger they're in. Look, the youngsters may think the Institute is just a ghost story, but I know you're old enough to remember the attacks. I know you feel for the girl, but she brought the trouble down on us. She and her father need to answer for it. If we give the Institute what they want, or just give them the girl even, maybe they'll leave us alone.
Cool.
Sweet.
Job. But can you do it blindfolded?
Hey, don't encourage me, okay? I'm doing somewhat shady stuff, and you just encourage me to do more shady stuff. Do you not? I thought there is more to this roof, to be honest. I might have been wrong, though. Sedgwick Hall. Let's just finish our round in the yard. I want to make sure that there are no synthetic guys around.
Yeah, we should get the heck out of it.
Yes.
Now would be good.
Why do you so much want to get out of here? Yeah, it looks like it's been a freaking massacre. University Credit Union with a novice terminal. Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Okay, but that's a separate location of sorts, right? Not exactly what we wanna do right now. Mayor's terminal and unlocked one to that. Bird Strickland. Town council logs. Let's see, we have 12th of oh damn it, you wrote the date that way, so what is it? Well, let's assume that this is the 1st of July. Meeting brought to order, discussed funding for an additional generator, funding approved. Okay, and then file corruption, okay. 1st of August, Gerald's vault password. Meeting brought to order, council votes on crop export limits capped at 20% of yield. Cody Cole found playing in credit union vote. Council votes to forego punishment at this time. Council votes to change vote password. New password. Mallorca cakes. Meeting adjourned. 12th of August. Special session brought to order. Mayor addresses the town regarding visitor. Visitor claims to be an agent of the Institute. Claims the settlement is in possession of valuable pre-war tech. Heard that it was found by a girl, Jacqueline Spencer. Floor open for discussion. Gladys Maxwell asks how we can be sure this isn't a trick. Pete Owens suggests that Jacqueline be given up to spare the town. Gerald Spencer threatens Pete. Minor fight breaks out, quickly quelled. Mayor regains order. Issue to be brought to vote tomorrow night. Meeting adjourned. Who's Jacqueline and what did she find? University mail relay. M. Lawson. Okay. Mayor Strickland. Betty said that Martha told her you've been having secret meetings with agents from the Institute and agreed to give them our children. Then Will told me he heard that the Institute have a nuke planted somewhere and they're going to detonate it if we don't give them the whole harvest. What is going on? Sorry about Martha. Mayor Strickland, I asked Martha to wait and see what you and the council figure out rather than going on rumors. But well, you know how she is. I'm sure you got an earful, I know I have. Look, it's not my place to say really, but I think you'd better try to get ahead of this. Martha and Perry are spreading rumors pretty fast, so you'd probably better call a town meeting. Mayor Strickland. What is all this I've been hearing about how the Institute is going to attack if we don't give them Jacqueline? I understand that your children are grown and moved away, but I have children here. How dare you keep information like this from us? We have a right to know about threats to our safety. Bert, I wish you had come to me about this first. My daughter is a smart girl, and you know that. Heck, she's the one who figured out how to wire into that old university mail relay in the first place. What proof do we have that this guy was from the Institute anyway? If she told some trader she had some valuable data, that guy might be working with your visitor. This is probably just a con. But now you've got Perry involved and he's going to be out for blood. God damn it, Bird, I can't believe you're hiding behind the council charter at a time like this. The damn Spencer girl is the one who brought the Institute down on us, and if we can't give them what they want, they will wipe us off the map. These kids may not believe in them, but I know your sister was killed by synths. If she doesn't give them over the data they want, I say give her to them. They can take it out on her hide instead of ours. Oh, and the tape. University Point Council meeting.
As head of the town council, I call this meeting to order. In attendance this evening, we have Perry Owens, Gerald Spencer, Sylvia Cooper, and myself, Bert Strickland, as acting council head.
Bert, what is all this about? I've got wheat that needs bringing in.
Yesterday, I received a very disturbing visitor. I managed to record part of the conversation. It's probably best if you all hear it. I don't see anything about that in my records. What was it you said you wanted again?
Don't toy with me. We know a girl here found some pre-war data related to energy research, and you're gonna give it to us.
I really have no idea what data you think we have. We're just farmers and fishers. I'd be happy to ask around for you. Please, just lower the gun.
Look, I'm a reasonable man, but the Institute wants that data. You got 2 days to get it for me, and then we do this the hard way. Oh God, Jacqueline.
What has your daughter done, Gerald?
She's been saying that she was close to finding something in those old terminals she fixes up. But I don't think she actually found anything.
Bullshit. Now, I overheard her talking to that trader last week. Something about getting 10 times the price for something if she sold it in Diamond City.
Look, just let me talk to her. See if she actually has this data or not.
Pete, sit down. We all need to remain calm about this. I need you all to keep this to yourselves for now. The last thing we need is to start a panic.
Well, it could have also been the Brotherhood, right? Well, at the very least, we don't have anyone over here. Deathclaw hide. How did you get your hands on a Deathclaw hide? Hmm?
Good spot to take a break.
Okay. Well, they have an extinguisher. It was already like worth it.
When did you
4
start
fusion
collecting
cores.
antiques?
4 fusion cores is nice. Who saved the squirrel on a stick here? Hmm? Okay, we have 2 master saves and 1 advanced save, right?
That's it. Got it.
Like, if I have to choose between hacking terminals and lockpicking, I would choose lockpicking because it's much more easier mechanical work for me. Yeah,
Got
that
it.
was a lucky one. Cool. But what the hell? A ring stand. Cool. Prototype UP77 limitless potential.
Nice.
Unlimited ammo capacity. US Army. L. Matthews. Research logs. Containment problems. Progress on the project has been slow so far, mostly because the Dean has been having Professor Campbell tailed to try to figure out where the lab is. Curtis brought up the idea of giving us unrestricted access to the lab, but Professor Campbell said that he needs to make sure things are established and safe first. Thus far, we've had trouble in containing the plasmon scattering from the electron beam. I've checked and rechecked the professor's calculations, and they seem good, but it just doesn't replicate in our practicals. Improved scattering patterns. Progress has improved now that Curtis and I have full access to the lab. My parents think I've gotten a job at the credit union and have been pushing me to go into banking. If the new Mr. Rivera is actually a sergeant undercover, they would flip. We've been having much better results with containing the plasmons since we decided to try focusing the electron beam down to around 200 nanometers. The scattering patterns are showing up with much better grouping on the cathode luminescence graph. At this scale, it may not end up being any good for reactor containment, but we might at least be able to improve energy consumption for small industrial or weaponry uses. I can't believe Professor Campbell used my birthday as the password, or that Curtis had to look it up. I don't know what's going on out there. Curtis and I were in early on Saturday, so we could try to get through the day's experiments in some time to go catch a movie when we heard the sirens. Some sort of EMP knocked out the power for a few minutes, and Sergeant Rivera told us to stay in the lab and not to leave till he gave us the all clear. But it's been 3 days and we can hear explosions going off. Professor Campbell was supposed to be in around noon but never showed up, and our friends and parents are out there. Curtis says everything will be okay, but I can see in his eyes that he's just trying to keep it together. We've been in here a few weeks now, according to the date in the terminal. An explosion took out the tunnel to the parking garage just after I made my last log entry. It's quieter, but every few hours we still hear explosions. We've decided to try to continue the research. If we are at war, it might help, and if nothing else, it will help us pass the time. I've been thinking that if we adjust the angle to the parabolic reflector and focus the electron beam even further, it might get us what we need. Professor Campbell had the lab stocked with plenty of food and water, so we should be safe here for at least a few more weeks. Small scale seemed to be the right direction. We brought the wavelength down to around 75 nanometers and have been getting a pretty impressive capture rate. Both of the prototypes are running at a much higher capacity. We ran out of food a couple of days ago and only have a couple cans of water left, so we have no choice but to leave the lab. We've no idea what we'll find out there or if anyone is still alive, but we've decided to leave one of the prototypes here in case Professor Campbell made it out, so he'd know we finished it. Maybe it's a futile gesture, but Curtis agreed with me. He asked me to marry him. If there is anything left out there, I said yes. This all implies that there was more than one limitless potential prototype, right? What's my load, by the way? 233 out of 260. Well, yeah, that would be the collapsed tunnel, I would guess. And that might have been your shit bucket. Don't see a lot of storage here, so like, where was your food, eh? I wonder if that was one of those what Jacqueline discovered. Because if she found this lab, like they concentrated on doing some energy research, and that's why they came up with this small-scale application of this discovery, right?
Getting bad vibes from this place. We shouldn't be here.
Shall we just ever so quickly check the front of the credit union? Just briefly. Surprisingly, one of the synths is down. Well, I would assume that the inhabitants put up a fight. This would make sense. Now, there is also some kind of what was it called? Sedgwick Hall? For some reason the name Sedgwick is associated to me with Harry Potter. I don't know why. Was there a guy named Sedgwick or something similar there? Hardware electrical. Cool. How many times I told myself, be careful when you're opening the doors. There might be traps. Did that look more careful to you? Master expert. What's going on in here?
I can't stand getting wet.
If you say so.
Sweet.
Don't see synths in here. Gerald's barricade key. And his terminal. With a novice. Novice I can deal with. Novice is like... It should be a breeze, right?
That's it.
User logs. I don't know what to do. Josephine, I don't know what to do. Our daughter found something in the ruins, some sort of data. A man came to town and said he was from the Institute. He threatened the mayor, and the town is in an uproar. We don't know if this guy is real or not, but he seems dangerous, and the rumors around town are almost worse. Someone accused Jacqueline of being a synth. She's grown up with her whole life, and now they want to give her to this man or throw her out of town. Or worse. She actually did it. You would be so proud. Jacq, that's what she likes to go by now. Well, she found your old notes about the mail relay and begged me for weeks to take her into the flooded area when I went to hunt lurks, so she could try to find the parts she needed. Well, she must have found what you had been looking for, cause she actually got this mail relay thing working. We can send each other letters across town. Not sure why we wouldn't just walk over and talk to the person, but it's certainly more than I was doing at 14. Josephine, it's been 3 years since you died, and I still think about you every single day. I wish you could see how much Jacqueline has grown. Last week was her 6th birthday, and I gave her your old toolbox like you had always planned. The next day I found that she had disassembled half the stuff in the store. She looks so much like you now. I miss you so much. Mail relay. Okay, let's go from the Mr. Cooper. Gerald, you know I love Jacqueline, like she was my own granddaughter. It breaks my heart to say this, but I think the two of you should leave town. Just run for it. Leave the Commonwealth. You are still young enough to start over, and Jacq is as smart as can be. I still hear more than people think, and I'm not hearing anything good. Even if this visitor is an imposter, I fear our old neighbors may turn on you first. What has your daughter done? Gerald, how many times have I told you that daughter of yours would be the end of you? I've told you 1,000 times, no good has ever come from messing pre-war gobbledygook. If she were my daughter, I would have beaten some sense into her years ago. I'm almost glad Josephine isn't alive to see what a wreck your family has become. Shame on you, Gerald Spencer. If my boys come to harm from this, I will beat you to death myself. Martha Cole. This would be the mayor. Gerald, I'm not saying this as the mayor, but as your friend. I don't know if the visitor was from the Institute or not, but I know what a dangerous man looks like, and I don't want to call his bluff. Our people are scared and looking for someone to blame. It does seem like Jacqueline was the seed of this mess, so keep her out of sight till we get this sorted out. If your daughter does have that data, we should have it ready to turn over if need be. People see the problem in Jacqueline, and what she has found. The actual problem is the institute, or this guy who came and started to demand stuff. But it's so much easier to turn against a child, right? There is actually a term for that. What is it, like a replacement aggression or something like that?
That's it.
Like, clearly you can't fight the institute, right? If you're a farmer or a fisherman, like, the institute is way out of your league.
Is someone present?
But it is so much easier to just go against your own, go against, like, well, the person you're familiar with, the person you lived with. Jacq's terminal. And an elevator. Ooh.
Not going to last long in all this radiation.
God damn it, this
That
crap.
smells absolutely terrible.
Yo,
Find him!
psst,
Find him!
over there.
What a letdown.
Hold. Get him.
Flash it!
Drop him.
Easy.
I believe in you, MacReady.
You're messing with the best. Damn. Now he's just starting to have fun. Want to chat for a bit?
Excuse me?
Psst.
Yeah. Here. This should help keep you alive.
Your thoughts?
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
That's all for now.
All right.
Graduated cylinder.
Nice. Hey,
Well,
take a look.
I'll take care of it.
You're not doing anything. Should be 3. Told you, should be 3. This was not 3. This was slightly more. Yeah, goddammit, what did I forget here? Like, my lurks are not dangerous, they just... At this point, they're just irritating.
Yes.
Dean's terminal. Do you happen to have your key? I don't see any key. She's ever so slightly sad. But okay. Okay. University mail relay. About my research. Ellen, I'm under no illusions that the real reason you wanted to bring me on as the head of the department was for my business contacts from the private sector. Just accept the grant money and let me do my research. I'm sure you'll scheme some off for a new scoreboard or something equally useless. Oh, and I'm certain when you get back from your vacation and read this, you'll check my contract and find that I do have the authority to negotiate and accept grants for my department. Enjoy Maui. Instruction under admin. Dean Patterson, do you know what exactly the army is constructing under the admin building? They are making an awful lot of noise with those jackhammers. They told me I had to go through Professor Campbell for inquiries, but he said it was classified. I asked if you had authorized this, and he said to check his contract. Well, legal did and said that it's kind of a gray area that his lawyer added during negotiations. They also said that they tried to bring it up to you at the time, but that you went ahead and signed it anyway. I hope that grant money is worth all this hassle. Sorry, Alan, but the deal is done. As legal has probably told you by now, the military tends gets a bit upset if you try to wiggle out of a contract for them. And no, I can't tell you where the lab is or what my research is about because you don't have the clearance. You need to take that up with Colonel Rosemont. Why are you making this personal? The university is making a bunch of money on this, and the research may be declassified eventually, in which case it would make you even more. Can't reach the Colonel. Dean Patterson, I'm sorry, sir, but I wasn't able to get Colonel Rosemont on the phone for you. They kept redirecting my call for hours, and when I finally reached him and asked to put you on, he just said that he would save you both the time and confirm that you don't have clearance, and hung up the phone. I've tried to call back, but they said that he's not taking any more calls right now, and that if you want to speak with him, you need to drive out to the base. You said to contact you if I saw Professor Campbell doing anything strange. Well, he's been going to the Student Credit Union most evenings, which seems a little weird. Also, I saw him and Leslie Matthews going over there on Saturday on my way to basketball practice. Isn't she one of his grad students? Oh, and Sandra said he had been asking at student records to find out Leslie's birthday. What's up with that? So, could we meet to talk about that academic probation now? One moment, please. What do you have here? You have a pulse grenade and a mine. Maybe this was it. Still strange that there is no key. There should be key, because otherwise... Yes, that makes no sense. Give me a moment. Like, there is no other way to exit this area, right?
Well,
Movement detected.
Systems offline. Whoever. Or whatever you are, I know you are out there. Scanning.
Let's just take a breather.
You can't escape detection for long.
I don't need to escape it for long. Just long enough for you to turn your back on me. By the way, I should stop collecting extinguishers. They're really heavy.
Nice.
When did you start collecting antiques?
There should be a synth commander or something. There should be some high-ranking synth somewhere.
Down.
Told you. There should be some leader somewhere. Jacq's note. Let's see this note, shall we? Oh god, the insist is here. I can hear them fighting outside. Dad, I figured out where the data is, but I think I'm too late. I'm sorry. Professor's terminal. University mail relay. I have a right to know. Mr. Campbell, it has come to my attention that you were contacted by the Army regarding your research. I am the one running this university, and I have the right to know and approve all research programs. I know that you colleagues hold you in high regard and that when we brought you on last year, your contract guaranteed you tenure, but you don't want to make an issue of this with me. I am leaving this afternoon on my vacation, but when I get back in 2 weeks, I expect to be fully apprised on the research. Unauthorized construction. Mr. Campbell, first of all, you do not have my permission to call me by my first name. I am the dean here, and you would do well to remember that. Secondly, what is this I've been hearing about you and officers from the army performing unauthorized construction under the administrative building while I was on vacation. This is absolutely unacceptable. You will explain to me at once what the meaning of this is and what you are researching. Regarding Colonel Rosemont, goddammit, Stuart, you aren't worming your way out of this. This Colonel Rosemont you insisted I needed clearance from is nearly as insufferable as you are. When I went to see him, he claimed your research was classified and had me escorted from the base. You think you are so clever, but I know this is just one of your old army buddies helping you pull a trick. Don't think I won't be talking to our lawyers. More time for the project. Professor Campbell, I understand the need for secrecy, sir, but don't you think that we could get more work done if you gave Leslie and I access to the research without you having to be there? That accident was weeks ago, and you said yourself it was due to a bad fuse. Leslie said she saw the Dean skulking around, following you yesterday, and it is going to get harder to get work done if he is tailing you all the time. Colonel Rosemont sounded pretty serious about wanting the research as soon as possible. Leslie Matthews. I've got you now, you snake. You think I wouldn't notice how often you visit the student credit union? I'm sure it's merely a coincidence that your graduate student, Miss Matthews, is always on shift when you have to get something from your safe. You think it wouldn't reach me that you and she disappear for hours in that safe? If you don't tell me what the construction was and what your research is about, I will be going straight to the press and the police. Web time. Took me forever to figure out what you meant about Leslie's birthday. It was a good idea, but we haven't been dating that long. I had to look it up in the student records in the front office. Don't tell her that. Anyway, while I was there, I overheard that Dean Patterson has an alumni dinner this weekend, so he should be out of your hair. See you Saturday. Research notes. Latest notes on energy research. Really, Alan? You're going through my terminal now? I told you that my research was classified. Quit being a pathetic worm and just mind your own business. Lecture plans. October 11 to 15. Okay. 18 to 22. Undergraduate class. Grade vacuum tube circuit layouts and in-class review them for the midterm. Graduate class. Continue lecture from last week about sub-wavelength phenomena and plasmonic excitations. Discuss how these concepts may be used in the future for more optimized circuitry. Note: remind Curtis that he should find out when Leslie's birthday is and that she wanted to meet him at the credit union at 7 p.m. Quite a lot of talks about the birthday.
That's it.
Another exit to the Commonwealth. We're really pushing the time of this episode, are we not? Some circuitry. Tesla science. Geckos and gamma radiation, the key to prolonged life? Maybe that's Jacqueline's room? Okay, let's check out her terminal as well. Property of Jacq Spencer. Okay, so once again, the journal, remote door control, tape. I would actually propose maybe checking out this terminal next episode. For now, I think we are making a great progress. We found a unique weapon. We found a very nice location. I like University Point. There is a whole pre-war story, like exactly up to my liking, happening in this location. I really enjoy it very much. But we will get the last pieces of this puzzle, as I said, in the next episode. For now, I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, then by all means leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.